What's up guys, it's Cody. So for this week's video I'm going to be comparing Simplify3d against the free 3D printing software Slicer. Simplify3d is the one that costs $150 roughly, but supposedly it has a lot more control over the settings and print quality and stuff, etc. Well, Cura is free, which is the main reason everybody gets this one. I haven't really been using Cura. I didn't like the interface all that much, but I've been using Simplify3d for the last few months, except for the Spark Maker and New Matcher, which have their own in-house built software. But in the meantime, Cura has released a new software update, so I need to download that and compare it against Simplify3d. Maybe this one might switch me back to Cura. Depends on what they upgraded in it. But so first I'm gonna go over Simplify3d, because that's one I'm most familiar with. Then Cura, and then compare and contrast them at the end. Okay, so this is Simplify3d. On the website it says it's the software that controls every aspect of your 3D print. So we'll see if this is true. But obviously we can't cover everything in this software because there's so much stuff. But right now I have a print ready on the build tray. 2 prints, just to show as an example. So first off, this box shows you your prints. You can import or remove the prints in this menu right here. You can center and arrange them. Down here, you have the processes. You can click on one. As you can see, I'm in the monoprice direct menu. I'm using this as a PLA profile, but you can also create other profiles for different printers, or as I have it set up, for different printers and different materials. So if we clicked on the presser, we can see the settings change some. By clicking OK, you can see the build plate getting bigger, and now we can center and arrange. So you can see what that does. Also, if you get undoing the processes, you can have more than one. Which I'll show you an example of a select model. Do the crust, add process, select model, the row poly. Now you got 2 processes. So under this menu is a button called Prepared Print, which I find really useful. So in the first process, so if you only have one process under the menu, you won't see this screen pop up. But since we have 2, we can decide to do it layer by layer printing or object by object. So first I'll show you. So for the first time I'll show you the layer by layer, and then we'll go back and do object by object. Click OK. So we have to highlight both of these since we've got 2 processes. And we'll do layer by layer. So on the screen, you can see the build time, filament length if you use that, what plastic you're going to use, and how much they're calculating the material cost to be. You can change this in a deeper portion of the settings. by how much the filament roll cost you, how much you're marking up for it, etc. And this button, you can save it as a G code to disks, save it as a G code to your files, or if you can print over USB, you can click this button. Still haven't got this figured out yet, or this yet. So in this menu, you can see what the colors mean. So this means external single extrusion or outer perimeter. And you can kind of see some of the internal or solid layers right here. So we'll click on play pause and actually. So we'll click on play pause and you can see an actual preview of your print being made. As you can tell, you got the infill. You can also see how much infill percentage you do have and how thick the walls are. It shows you layer by layer as it's going up. So going back to the main menu, we'll do this again. Prepare to print. We'll do it object by object. So click OK. So we won't try that one again right now. So it does happen a few times. I have had it work before for me, but it's not really a most used feature in the software, so it's not terrible that it doesn't work perfectly. So as you can see, we're back on the monoprice Strike Mini V2 boot plate. So we're going to clear these two prints out. And we're going to find a print that you can use supports with. So this is an exhaust plume for one of the rocket valves on Thingiverse. As you can see, the inside's hollow, which you can print this print as is usually, but just to show you how to use the supports, this button on the bottom right, but we're going to show you how. But we're going to use this as an example to add some supports to. So on this right hand side toolbar, the bottom right is the support button. As you can see, you got different options. You can click add new support structure to manually do it, or you can remove it with this button, or you can let the software automatically place all the supports like this. But most of the time we don't need this much. So I'm going to create all the supports and hit done. There's also a process where you can do base mode. Let's see. This is one of the features that's hidden somewhere in here. Gotta figure out where it's at. single outline corkscrew print mode base mode under layer. Click that. Okay. Prepare to print. Click yes just for demonstration. So as you can see, it's going just one layer deep, which would be like a complete cylinder or base, which would be a perfect situation for it. But for this one, I wouldn't recommend using it. So this software costs $150. So as you can tell, it's quite a few options and settings to use it with. File, edit, view, mesh, repair, tools, add-ins, account. There's quite a few things you can do with it. I haven't exported all of it yet. You can also add rafts and brims. Somewhere in here. Take the corkscrew mode off. Here we got skirts, rafts, ease shield, all of this stuff. But you can also have multiple but also supports multiple printers. Like pretty much anything from Autodesk all the way to XYZ, DaVinci, to Nemat, or pretty much any kind you can think of. Unless it's really new or more like an SLA professional type printer, but it supports one of those too. That's going to be it for the Simplify3d portion. So now we're going to do the Cura. I'll show you the old version that I used to use and then download the new version and export that a little bit. Okay, so here's the Cura software. This is the version that I learned on. As you can tell, it's an upgrade available. So we'll download that in a little bit. I'll download that in a little bit. So Cura is made by Automaker. So Cura is made by Automaker. It's a free software download. Cura's website claims they're the world's most advanced 3D printer software. It's also open source. So it's not much on their website, Cura's website, as there is on Simplify3d's, which I'm getting most of this information from. But on Cura's website, they have a option for Cura Connect. I'm guessing that's like a network you can upload files to and download them back on your computer somehow. I may get into that later on in this video. So now we got the file menus and stuff right here.
We got prepare the monitor. The monitor is pretty much you can view printing RAV, like RAV progress of them. So back to the prepare screen, you got solid view, X-ray view, radar view. So here's a 3D Hubs Marvin, just for comparison. So solid view, X-ray view, radar view. So on this side, I have the Select Mini profile. So you can add different printers. And you got different materials you can print with, ABS, PLA, PETG, etc. Then here's the print settings. The layer height, shell thickness, infill, material temperatures and such, speed, cooling, support. Alright, in Simplify3d, you can price custom supports, but this one you can't. But you can still generate supports, build plate adhesion, and spatial modes. So that is pretty much it for this version. So once you get done with that, you can save the file as a G-code or straight to your USB connected printer. So now I'm going to download the new software and we'll click that out. Okay, so I just downloaded the new version. So it's the 3.3.0. So you got a new printer profile for Ultimaker, obviously, because that's who makes the software. New material profile for Tough PLA. More for the Cura Connect stuff. Some settings adjustment. Keyboard shortcut. A 3 mod assistant for these materials if it's a large size. More settings. Multiply monitors faster. Auto slicing disabled by default. Update fonts. UI for browser. Showing 2 tip into material slots for their own printer. Network stuff. Scripts. Single extrusion mode. Memory for dual extrusion printer. New file extensions. Compressed G-code. Prime tower. Connect infill line, support blocker, or bridging. UI. System libraries. Initial data flow, travel move retraction. So it's quite a bit new in here. Bug fixes, third parties. And that's what I updated in the last one. So it says grab it new. So looking around. So the same on this side. Monitor and prepare the same. Pretty much the same here. So overall, it's pretty much the same UI and settings. This is more settings for this one. So I'll check the settings. Some of the settings have been revamped. So it's not much different than the previous software update. There's the software 3. It didn't move up to 4 yet, so it's not going to be a big change for this. But looks like it's just some more improvements to make it better workflow and more efficient type stuff. So that's going to be it for the Cura Software review. So that's going to be it for the Cura Software. Like I said, I haven't really used it much, so I can't go into all the details on it. Maybe I'll make a future video on just the Cura Software.
If you like this video and see today's videos first, please make sure to click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.